Hi, my name is Janique and welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I'll be taking you along on my personal fragrance journey, offering recommendations, reviews, reactions, tips, tricks, and haul videos. And I'll be helping you find fragrances that you may not know about. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. In today's video, I'll be doing a fragrance haul. These are purchases I made during the holiday season that have finally come in. So I want to share what I got and why and whether these were successful purchases. There are 5 fragrances in this haul and 4 of them were total blind buys. One is a former signature scent that I hadn't smelled in a decade. I wanted to give it another shot just in case I still loved it. I know I'd worn it for very many years as my signature scent and eventually grew tired of it, but I haven't smelled in such a long time that I was drawn to give it another try. And that fragrance is Burberry Touch for Women. I wore this all through college. It was my go-to. I remember scouring New York City trying to track down this perfume because I just could not live without it. Eventually though, I just sort of grew tired. I wanted to try something else and I just never revisited it. When I was on one of the discount websites, I saw that it was on sale. It was selling for about $40 and I wanted to jump at the opportunity to re-add it to my collection, and boy, am I happy that I did that. This perfume is still such a gem. It is bright, it's effervescent, it has the right amount of citrus and florals to create that really great everyday fragrance. This would be great for work, great for just relaxing, going out, running errands. I can see myself wearing this all over the place all of the time. I am so happy to have this in my collection again because I enjoy it so much. And the thing is, when you smell it and you've revisited a fragrance that you used to wear all the time, that nostalgia just hits you like a ton of bricks, and it takes me back to being in undergrad and having the time of my life. I'm so happy I re-added this, and I would say this is for the girly who loves a floral that just isn't too in your face, who prefers that sort of bite, that citrus bite and that citrus freshness. It really does offer that. Now, I know this is not going to be the kind of perfume I reach for all the time. I wouldn't say this is a great date night fragrance or a great bedtime scent. It's definitely doesn't give that cozy vibe, but it does give that really bright freshness that I'm sometimes looking for. The fragrance that I want to talk about was the reason I even did this purchase to begin with. So I wasn't planning to go to the discount websites to look for fragrances, but I got it in my head that I really wanted to try Chloe Nomade Absolu. I'm a big fan of the Chloe Nomade line. I've tried Natural, the EDT, the EDP, and there was a new version that I had not tried before. It wasn't available in the Sephora here in Canada, and I really wanted to give it a shot. And so here we go. Chloe Nomade Absolu is a green mossy fragrance in line and more intensely than the original Chloe Nomade, which has that really like pronounced oak moss note that is really fresh, really bright with that underlying woody fragrance. This has a very similar energy to it, just more intensely. I will say I really appreciate and enjoy this fragrance. Now, Chloe Nomade is my go-to work fragrance. I'm not sure if this is going to be an easy replacement or an automatic replacement of that one, but I will be working it into my collection and into my routine. I will say this was a successful blind buy for me, but it wasn't really a super risky one, given that I, for the most part, love the Chloe line, the Chloe Nomade line specifically, and I've never been let down by it. This was no exception for me. That I want to talk about is Jennifer Lopez Still. So I was influenced to buy this one, and I'd been on the lookout for something that was a great t-shirt and jeans fragrance that had that bright openness, that freshness, that hint of saltiness that you get with things like Olympia from Paco Rabanne, and this very much has all of those things embedded within it. the fact that I live in a very cold city means that it won't be appropriate for all times of year, but it is really nice for summer and spring, and I'm really looking forward to wearing it. Add to that, it was a really affordable price and really easy to get. I will say that I'm excited to try this. Most of my collection tends to be the fruity floral type of fragrance, and so I'm really excited to add something to my collection that is a little bit different for me, something a little saltier, something a more skin scent and fresh that I can just sort of incorporate into my summertime fragrance routine. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy it. I'm not saying I was blown away, but I don't think that was the effect it was trying to give. I think it's trying to give something a little bit more understated, something a little bit more refreshing that is great for those warmer months, and I'm really looking forward to wearing this. The fourth fragrance that I want to talk about is SJP's NYC. Now, this was a little bit unexpected for me and not what I thought I was going to get with it. So I have a few Sarah Jessica Parker fragrances, specifically in the Lovely line, and they tend to be these really heady white florals with a very pronounced woody note to it that is really great in terms of its bright, open freshness and floralness. And they're so great to wear. They're so long lasting. I really do appreciate them, and I've had really great success with everything that I've purchased from SJP. So I wanted to give this a shot. It was on sale, it was on the discount website, so why not? It's not what I thought it would be. It smells like candy. It is candy sweet, not just fruity floral sweet. It's almost over the top and smells kind of like a bag of those like chewy gumball kind of candies that hint of sourness to it, that really bright, open, fresh sweetness that is definitely chemically and very synthetic. I think there's a place for fragrances like that. I think it's a very fun fragrance. Now, of the ones that I purchased today, it'll probably get the least amount of wear because it does have that sweet synthetic quality about it. But for the price, about $20, I think I got a very good deal on it, and I do see myself wearing this when I'm looking for something fun, flirty, easygoing, and kind of innocuous in the energy it gives, because who doesn't want that energy occasionally? Even though I went into this haul most excited about the Chloe Nomade Absolu and the Burberry Touch for her, the fragrance that ended up being my favorite in this haul and one of my favorite fragrances for 2022 overall ended up being Roberto Cavalli EDP. I did not see this coming. Now, going into the purchase, I knew it was an ambery vanilla. And, you know, I don't discriminate when it comes to vanillas. I love all the vanillas, whether it's a Solanose kind of vanilla that has that sort of sweet flatness to it, or it's something more boozy like Vanilla 28. I'll take all of them. They're all very exciting to me. But this set itself apart of all the others. This fragrance smells the way the juice looks. Really round, heavy, sweet, almost sticky vanilla fragrance that isn't too sweet but is so full, has so much body, has so much depth to it. It is so beautiful. I cannot say it enough. Now, I've incorporated this into my routine and will continue to incorporate it into my routine, not just because it's the winter months and it's an opportunity to wear all the vanillas, but just because it's so stunning and just deserves so much more of my attention. Now, part of the reason I purchased this, yes, it was an ambery vanilla, which I'm always wanting to try because why not? But I also recognized the bottle, and I had a sort of weird nostalgic moment, and I still can't place who used to wear this, but the moment I sprayed it, memories came just rushing back. All good feelings that I associate with this, but I still don't know where those feelings are coming from. Either way, I am so impressed, so excited to add this to my routine and to my collection. It's one of the really exciting things about blind buying, because sometimes you happen upon something you don't quite expect that transforms in front of you and you can't help but be excited about it. So Roberto Cavalli is the winner of this haul. Like, it is the best of the bunch. It's the best in class, and maybe best in class among a few others for the year 2022. It'll really get its use this year as I add it to my February perfume tray, and I'm so excited to do that. So that's it, my perfume haul. Jennifer Lopez still, I'm really happy with this one. I'd give this one like a 7 out of 10 in terms of how it met expectations, how it fits my vibe, how much I'm looking forward to wearing it. I think next up I'll say is SJP NYC. Also about a 7 for me. It's very sweet. So I think this is more likely going to be a bedtime scent for me because I do love those sweeter fragrances for nighttime. And I'm looking forward to wearing this absolutely. And isn't that bottle kind of cute, isn't it? Yes, yes, it's cute. Next up, I'm gonna say it's Burberry Touch for her. As much as I still really enjoy this, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. As much as I still really enjoy this, it's still something I wore for very many years, and I don't know if I will be using it as much as all that, but I am excited to re-add it to my collection. Definitely add it to my workplace fragrance collection, so that it can get a lot of attention from me. Next up, I will say definitely is Chloe Nomade Absolu. It did not disappoint. It's woody, it's green, it's oak mossy. It gives me all the things I love about Chloe Nomade on steroids though. And so I'm really looking forward to adding this to my monthly trays. And finally, and the best of the bunch, again, Roberto Cavalli EDP. Such a gem, such a wonderful vanilla fragrance, and I cannot wait to wear this on the regular. That's it, that's all for me. Thanks so much for stopping by my channel, checking out my video. Don't forget to like the video and come back for more perfume hauls, tricks, tips, reviews. I have so much fragrance content for you, so keep coming back. I want you here. You want to be here. You know what it is.